April Fool's patch notes. Let's see what Blizzard cooked this year. But before we dive in, I just want to say that this is a super exciting period because usually what happens with April Fools is that sometimes there are some changes that are just put in the game for the funny aspect of them, you know, like you just want to have a good time and test them out. But there are also some changes that I think they insert into the game in the next couple of years to either existing heroes or future heroes. Some pretty cool mechanics. And I want to see, do we get a taste of maybe what we're going to be getting in the future? You know, like I want to see which of these changes could actually make sense in the future of Overwatch. Tank. D.va, micro missiles, now fires 2 giant, slow-moving missiles that explode in a bigger area. So D.va is pretty broken as she is right now. But I think this absolutely perfectly balances her out. Honestly. I think that we should keep this in the game. I mean, it's not that much damage, no? Domina. Barrier Array. We'll randomly select one of the many predetermined Barrier Array configurations. Barrier panel health increased by 50, cooldown reduced to 7 seconds. Okay, so how many patterns we have and stuff. Alright. But it has holes in it. So it's literally RNG. I want to see how hard it is to actually break this, you know, HP wise and stuff.
Vishka's finest shields.
Oh, okay, so like completely random, but you don't know what you're gonna be getting. Huh? Imagine you do that on a Pharah dies mid sky, like mid ultimate. Oh wow, wait, it continues with Morgan. Doomfist. Doomfist can see all active talent members through walls. Doomfist deals and receives 50 more damage from active talent members. Active talent members are Vendetta, Emre, Sigma, Moira, Mauga, and Freja. Wow. This is so cool because what if you could actually type to your teammates, yo, they have Doomfist. Please pick Moira instead of, I don't know, Ana, so that we can do more damage. Rocket Punch. Charge can be held indefinitely. Oh no. Movement speed is no longer reduced when charge is held for long enough. Is bro cheating? Ah, so interesting. You know, like active talent members. This is also a test to see if you all keep up with the lore. Oh no, this is stuff of nightmares. No, no. Hazard. Jagged wall or jagged wall. I have no idea how you pronounce this. No longer fires a wall spawning projectile. Instead, Hazard enhances himself for 5 seconds, greatly increasing his attack speed, reload speed, movement speed, cooldown speed, jump speed, and cooldown reduced to 8 seconds. So he's just self-nano boosting is what I'm getting out of this. Okay. Yo, I would have loved for this to have like some sort of, I don't know, a transformation phase like, I don't know, Ramattra has, because I feel like it's pretty hard to understand if he's affected by it or not. But I like the idea behind it, and if I have to play, if I would have to pick between a wall that displaces me and this might be interesting later on as a perk. Junkrat Queen. Scattergun. Now shoots 7 knives instead of bullets. If a gun shoots knives, is it still a gun? Jagged Blade. Now throws a regular shotgun instead of a knife. When impaling an enemy, the shotgun fires at the enemy. After recalling, the shotgun fires at your crosshair when caught by Junkrat Queen. Alright, I don't know what to expect. Okay? Let's just watch. This looks painful. I'm laughing, but this looks very painful. Do they all apply the bleed effect? I think so. Why did it only consumes 1 bullet? I mean, 1 ammo. Oh no. I can't. I can't. This looks like something from an action movie. You know, like you throw the weapon and somehow mid-air you throw a tiny, I don't know, a tiny pebble, a tiny rock and hit the trigger, and then while it's spitting, it just does a 360 and stuff. And next up with Mauga, let's see. Overrun can last forever. Smart. I mean, better said, entertaining, not smart. Using Overrun for too long lights Mauga on fire. Okay, so there's a downside. While on fire from Overrun, colliding with enemies lights them on fire. And Cardiac Overdrive now makes Mauga's chain guns shoot blobs of lava, which explode and instantly ignite enemies. Ooh. I think he's gonna be the fastest hero ever to like come back from spawn and do rollouts and stuff. But I like that he catch on fire though. Like this is an interesting approach to the ability. Like look how much damage you're actually taking. I can see a potential perk for this in the future. Huh. Why do the blobs sound so wet? We have Mei. Why? When we're doing tank, move to tank role and bruiser sub role no longer has the specialist sub role passive. Shields increase from 0 to 200. Mei's scale has been increased by 25%. Ice wall scale has been increased by 25%. Throughout the years, there has been like a lot of chat about maybe make Mei tank, you know? Because the utility from the wall and the ice block and the ultimate is also pretty annoying. Could actually fit a tank character. Let's see how tank Mei looks like. I can't, the googly eyes. Oh, wow.
Come on, Snowball. They need our help.
Why did they make the voice deeper? Mei tank. Might be the stuff of nightmares. Come on, show me the wall. Show me the wall. Show me the wall. Show me. It's a goddamn full building. Orisa. Energy Javelin. Now launches Orisa in the direction that the javelin is thrown. I like it. Terra Surge. While charging Terra Surge, Orisa ascends into the sky and can move around. W. Upon unleashing Terra Surge, Orisa slams down onto the ground below her, triggering its damage on impact. No longer grants overhealth. Maximum damage reduced to 400. Ooh, I like this. 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 Yes, 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 yes. So, I like this because I feel like a lot of tanks have issues with being able to reposition on high grounds in the middle of team fights, and giving them more ways of having mobility makes them more viable on more maps. I guess I just like the word more a lot. So, this being given to Orisa, who is, I would say, a floor tank, is very smart. I could see something like this being given to Reinhardt well, you know? As well, I mean. Because you will never play Orisa on Gibraltar, you know? And if you do, you're not gonna have a good time. Especially first point and second point. It's just hard, but if you'd have something like this in the kit, I mean... Why is everybody just gathered over there? What? Helicopter, helicopter. Just makes the ultimate incredibly scary, way more viable. This would be broken if this would be in-game. It would be broken. But I like it. I feel like the changes to Orisa make the hero more fluid. You know, not as clunky. And it also increased the skill ceiling of the hero. I have not been amused by a lot of these changes. I feel like a lot of these changes have been very smart. Very smart, very interesting. I feel like they're testing the waters. I hope that we're going to be getting some absolutely ridiculous ones coming next. Ramattra. Introducing Ramattra, the one Omnic show. Health increased from 425 to 500. Armor increased to 500. He's now permanently anti-healed. Ravenous Vortex. Ravenous Vortex now heals Ramattra for 250% of the damage dealt by bypassing the anti-heal. And Annihilation now heals Ramattra for 100% of the damage dealt, bypassing anti-heal. Annihilation applies anti-heal to enemies. This is a whole new hero. Oh, so he has 1000 HP, but he's anti-healed. Ravenous Vortex. Okay, so that heals him up a bit. Bro, I feel like they just made Braum a new hero. A complete new hero. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. And now they're all anti-heal. Interesting. Interesting. I want to see how this plays out. I could see a tank being like this, you know? But Reinhardt, charge. Charge can pin multiple enemies at once. Holding forwards or backwards speeds up or slows down charge's speed. Charge's duration increased from 3 to 10 seconds. So controllable charge. Ooh, that's sick! Roadhog. Hook no longer pulls enemies. Now slows, hacks, anti-heals, burns, and reveals the hooked enemy for 3 seconds. Okay. Cooldown reduced from 6 to 4.5 seconds. For 1 second, I thought that Roadhog was... when it said no longer pulls enemies, I thought that it would pull allies or something. But it now slows, hacks, anti-heals, burns, reveals the hooked enemies for 3 seconds. Literally throw everything in. Slowed, hacked, anti-heal, burning, and revealed. Oh my goodness. Sigma. Accretion. Now fires a shotgun volley of small rocks. Has 2 charges. Okay, it does stun you. Interesting. I don't think this one's that funny. I think this is also possible future perk for Sigma. Winston. Winton is currently unavailable due to a special reunion on Horizon Lunar Colony. Winton has been disabled. Seriously, you can't play as Winton. Special reunion on Horizon Lunar Colony. He just left us. A Wrecking Ball. Roll greatly increases Wrecking Ball's size. Wrecking Ball is unstoppable and takes 30% reduced damage during roll, but moves significantly slower. Grappling Claw. Retracting the Grappling Claw now launches Wrecking Ball in the direction he's moving. Oh. Now that's a huge ball. That is a huge ball. Oh. Oh. Zarya. Particle Cannon. Secondary fire now blows explosive bubbles. Okay, I was not expecting these many bubbles and this effect and stuff, but I mean, sure. Funny. Anran. Fan the flames. While airborne, Anran's secondary fire will push her backwards in the direction she's aiming. Vermilion Revival. Anran can move around while dead before triggering Vermilion Revival. So cool. Yes, please. Okay, now let's see the rest. Huh.
Why did you take across the road?
Yeah, I think these are potential changes for this hero. And I don't think they would be that broken, honestly. So, I like what they're cooking. Ashe. Dynamite. If Ashe shoots an airborne dynamite, a new dynamite will be launched upwards from the explosion. Oh, never mind. Oh! Oh! Bastion. Configuration Assault. Now shoots large wind blasts with limited range, knocking back enemies. Bastion now moves faster while in this configuration instead of moving slower. Alright. Not the biggest fan of the sound effect. Cassidy. In the Wild West, finger guns are seen as a sign of hostility. Cassidy fires a piercing bullet that inflicts bleeding whenever saying hello. And it doesn't consume ammo, I think. And it's piercing. Aww. Echo. Tri-shot. Each successive shot increases the number of projectiles fired, creating new shapes for each volley. I feel like this is a recurring theme, you know, random RNG shapes. Flight. Canceling flight launches Echo in the direction she is moving. Sticky bombs. Sticking bombs now bounce off the environment up to 3 times before sticking. Let go. I mean, her mobility is already insane as it is. Oh no, this is stuff of horrors. Emre. Emre's jump height has increased. Emre's gravity has... Wait, they mean literally. Emre's gravity has decreased. 200 of Emre's health has been converted to shields. The grenade. Projectile physics have been changed. Now sticks to enemies, dealing more damage when stuck. So they moved the perk to the base kit. Siphon pistol. Projectile speed increased. Can now headshot. Lifesteal removed. No longer changes Emre's jump behavior. Quick melee. Bro, what? Now deals 60 damage. Will launch at nearby enemies. Deals critical damage when hitting enemies in the back. Override protocol. Ultimate cost has been reduced by 50%. Now only fires 2 heavy rounds. Rate of fire has increased. No longer grants flight. Show me video example. Okay, so they're showing the HP first. This is higher than if you'd use your siphon pistol thingy. And so it just sticks. No longer gives you lifesteal. And it doesn't change the jump behavior. Quick melee. Okay. And you move a bit in front. Huh. Like, you know, the hero would do more melee. Wait, you can... Did they just headshot with this? No! Yes, they did, I think. Now the ultimate. The sound effect! I'm old. I love it. I love it. Okay, honestly, I feel like Emre's changes feel like an initial iteration of the hero. Freja. Freja's regular movement is 70% slower, but cooldowns are accelerated by 300% while on the ground. Oh, she's just a sitting duck. No! While on the floor, these regenerate so much. Oh, wow, it's actually really, really fast. Okay, initial perception is that this hero will feel pretty bad to play in April Fools, right? I don't think this is that funny. But honestly, a good Freja how they're gonna be using the cooldown management stuff. Genji, developer comments. Genji has been reworked to be our first ever melee DPS. Dragon Blade. Moved from his ultimate to his weapon. Yes! Damage reduced from 110 to 65. They should have done 67. Energy Slash. New ability. When activated, Genji's Dragon Blade will fire large energy projectiles with each slash for a short duration. Only usable with Dragon Blade equipped. Has an 8-second cooldown. Shuriken. Moved from his weapon to his ultimate. The projectile speed is tripled. Primary fire now continues firing when held down. Secondary fire now fires 9 projectiles at a faster rate and in a wider arc. Ultimate duration increased to 8 seconds. Bro, I want to see this Genji rework. Just pure on melee with a sword. Ooh. Dude, I'm just saying, I feel like everybody's gonna be insta-locking Genji. I think everybody's just gonna be insta-locking Genji. Now the ultimate. That voice line. Ooh. Alright, let's see what Hanzo got. Random arrow replaced sonic arrow. Has a 6-second cooldown. Readies one of many possible arrows at random into Hanzo's bow, which can be seen before firing. Ah, so is that... So you do have a feeling of what you're gonna be firing. I like the question mark icon above the arrow. Scanning. Frost. Scatter. Teleport, huh? No! Stop! Moving on to more trauma. Junkrat, steel trap. Maximum number of active steel traps has been increased from 1 to 3. No longer has a cooldown. Instead, costs 50 scrap to place. Bro, they brought back the scrap mechanic that Torb had. Heroes drop 25 scrap upon death. First try. Which Junkrat can pick up. Oh, they brought back the scrap mechanic, bro. Torbjorn would have this in the first couple of seasons of Overwatch. And you can start like on it at 50. Okay. I love this. I love that they're getting like previous use mechanics, you know? I think it's pretty cool. Pharah. Hover jets removed. Rocket launcher has increased self-knockback. The more Pharah knocks herself back with her rocket launcher, the faster she moves, no longer deals damage to her. See an example? Does this actually make her more fun? Oh wow. What happens if you shoot on the wall? Is it just only on the floor? I think it's only on the floor. Yeah, okay. I see this. I see this. Huh. Fun. Reaper. Shadow Step. Doing Shadow Step, Reaper has 6 seconds to choose if he wants to teleport there or retreat back to his original position. If he retreats, Shadow Step's cooldown is reduced to 5 seconds. Do the enemies hear the TP? This is just for emotional damage. Alright, Sojourn. While at 100 energy, Sojourn's abilities consume 50 energy to become energized. Power Slide. Energized Power Slide moves 100% faster and trips enemies Sojourn collides with. This is something I did not know that I wanted to see, but you know what? I kind of want to see it now. Disruptive Shot. Energized Disruptive Shot leaves behind 2 smaller energy bursts as it travels. The smaller energy bursts have a 2-meter radius and deal 60 damage per second. I want to see them trip. Oh, it's just a tiny stun. It's just a tiny stun. Nice. So you can just slide through them. Whoa, it would be sick, you know, slide turn around headshot. Slide turn around headshot. Soldier 76. Biotic Field. Soldier 76 can deal massive damage to enemies if he places Biotic Field on them. So time for Dive Soldier is what I'm hearing. Sprint. Final blows increase Soldier 76 sprint bonus speed. Boost by 25% up to 75% extra, but the bonus is lost on death. It's just an explosion. It's just an explosion.
Setting up beds.
150. Let's see the sprint.
There are no sides out here.
Ooh, he's gonna be so buffed. This with a perk that he has, I mean, it is capped at 75%, but still. Huh. You see the stacks over there close to the sprint button, lower right. Sombra. Disguise. Replace Translocator. Transform Sombra into a random object. They're doing prop hunt. Sombra can still move while disguised. Doing any action remove Sombra as disguised. Oh my goodness. No way they did this. I'm scared. Symmetra. They automatically deploy around Symmetra and follow her around wherever she goes. From 4 to 3. Cooldown reduced to 7.5 seconds and damage reduced from 30 to 15. Wait, who is that? That's life? Fuck. I will see a bit later. From 3 to 4, better said. Okay. Sure. I mean, why not? Alright, who's next? Torbjorn. A second Torbjorn is on top of Torbjorn, mimicking all of his actions. My brain is trying to process this. My brain is kind of trying to process this. What happens if the Torb up top gets eliminated? Tracer. Blink. Distance increased to 100 meters. Yeah. I don't think you're ever gonna press blink right now, honestly. This is the nerf that Tracer needed. Congratulations, Blizzard. You have finally found a way to balance Tracer. Vendetta. The camera is always in third person, with her aim being totally separate from the players'. Vendetta will automatically lock onto nearby enemies, facing them no matter how the player moves. Press interact to lock onto the nearest enemy your crosshair is aiming at.
I am the Empire. It's too late for you.
Bro, this feels like it's Overwatch, but I don't know. It's another game of Overwatch. With how the camera looks and stuff, you know? It feels like, I don't know, it's a platformer or something. How many things do we actually have in Overwatch? We have this, like, my initial reaction with seeing this is, my brain was thinking about just one word. 2 words, actually. The technology. That I can do this, you know? I know it's April Fool's and it's for funny and stuff, but... Bro, the potential. Yeah, but she's more broken. Venture. When emerging from burrow, a random pickup is also dug out of the ground. The pickup can be collected by any ally. What do they have? A health pack. What is that? Is that an ultimate charge thingy? That's an armor pack. A mini health pack. But this is so cool though, you know? Oh wow. Like being able to like drill on the ground and showing what they find. W change. This is... I love this. It's funny, but also I don't even know how to put it. I don't have a word for it. It's wholesome, but it's not the right word. It's smugged. You know, it's smugged. That's what it is. Alright, Widowmaker. Take aim can now charge up to 150%. When charging above 100%, the charge rate is 80% slower and the scope zooms in even further.
My next kill. Parfait.
I think I might just become a Widow main in April Fools. It's such a cinematic shot. It's just such a cinematic shot. If you would be able to control how much you zoom in and stuff. Ana. Sleep Duct. Now puts Ana to sleep for up to 3 seconds. When waking up, Ana will nano boost herself. Yes! The nano boost duration will scale based on how long she was asleep. Show me an example. How do I put myself to sleep? Do I look at napping? Just a quick power nap. Awake! Bro, I mean, I will just... So I have a nano boost every 7 seconds is what I'm getting out of this? Oh yeah, I'm sold. Baptiste. Now it charges up to 4 air dashes. Air dashes are used by jumping in mid-air, launching Baptiste horizontally in the direction he is moving. And air dash charges do not decay over time. So, he's loading the jumps. Nice. It's just mobility maxing. Brig. After shield bashing, Brig begins surfing on another shield for 3 seconds, increasing her movement speed and jump height. Shield bash's cooldown begins once the shield surfing ends. Cooldown reduced to 3 seconds. Be afraid of Brig. Here we have another clip. Ooh. Huh. Illari. Healing pylon with 6 or 7 changes, I think. No longer passively heals nearby allies. Shooting the pylon with the primary fire reflects the projectile to all enemies in range. Solar Rifle secondary fire can heal the pylon. Shooting the pylon with a secondary fire reflects the beam to all damaged allies in range. Build time reduced to 0.5 seconds. Illari can throw the pylon further, and the cooldown is always 7 seconds. So Illari is all about the pylon right now. It sounds pretty complicated, but okay. Oh, yes!
That helps.
Oh, yes! Oh, that's so cool!
You're hurt. Let me see. Thank you. That helps.
Alright, next up, Jetpack Cat. I'll try my hardest to read the developer comments. Meow! Meow! Mrow! 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 Dies of cringe. But literally, if you'd be a cat, you'd understand that what I did here is 100% what it says here. Lifeline. Comes pre-attached with a wrecking ball that can be used to slam into enemies. Again. Comes pre-attached with a wrecking ball that can be used to slam into enemies. Ending Lifeline launches the ball at high speeds in the direction it is moving. Now has a 12-second duration. Cooldown increased to 6 seconds. I came in like a wrecking ball. Oh, I should boop them too. What does the ball do? Oh, yes, it does do some damage and stuff. And I felt like it moved them too. Oh, like you're playing bowling, bro. Alright, next up we have Juno. Having grown up on Mars, Juno never got to experience the joy of a trampoline until now. Hyper-Ring is now deployed sideways. Allies within Hyper-Ring can now jump higher. Whee! Bro, this is just a jump pad. That's sick. Yo, I've been asking chat a couple of times the last couple of months, what is an ability that I would like to see in the game, right? And I've been saying I want to see a jump pad. I think a jump pad on a support could help out so many team comps. It would be absolutely ridiculous. This is must-have utility. If they don't give this to Juno, I don't know, bro. Give it to another hero. Give it to another hero or something. Another support. Love it, love it, love it. Kiriko, wall climb, can move along walls horizontally while wall climbing. After wall climbing, Kiriko can re-grab the wall without needing to touch the ground. Yeah, this reminds me of someone. I don't know exactly of who, but yeah, seems yeah. Lifeweaver. Lifeweaver's scale has been reduced by 50%. He has 75 health and 25 shields. Life grip. Allies pulled by life grip gets shrunk for 5 seconds after being pulled. Pill platform scale has been reduced by 50%. Health reduced to 150. Tree of life scale has been reduced by 50%. And health reduced to 600. So, is this the Lifeweaver rework? He's so tiny. He's so small. Health bar, 100 HP. Lifeweaver life grip.
Big hug for a large friend.
This is so cool.
Time for spring.
The pillar has an eye, of course. This could actually work. Is this what is needed to make Lifeweaver viable? Is this what is needed? I think they should have just made him back to full size when he used Tree of Life, though. So the tree actually just enhances him, you know? Lucio. Successive jumps off of the floor increase Lucio's jump height up to 5 times. Failing to chain jumps together resets Lucio's jump height back to normal. When on maximum jump height, Lucio can land on an enemy's head, dealing damage and bouncing him back up. Alright, I'll probably suck at this. Oh, never mind, I don't need to wall guide, I just gotta press space. I can finally play Lucio now, I think. Mercy. Guardian Angel can now target enemies. Resurrect now only targets enemies. Using Resurrect on an enemy deals damage while casting, ending in an explosion of damage when finished. Mercy heals for 50% of the damage dealt with Res, and cooldown is reduced to 15 seconds. I'm intrigued. Alright, let's see what Mercy does. Oh, big mobility. A big explosion. You just go to them and do that. I mean, I don't think you will... The problem is you kind of squishy and have no protection. Like, Mercy and then Zarya bubbles you in, sure. And Valk too, sure. Oh, I think this is going to be pretty hard to pull off, but... Cool idea. Alright, Mizuki. Healing Kasa has 3 charges, W. Mizuki now wears a hat for each charge. W. Healing Kasa no longer returns to Mizuki. While Mizuki has 1 or more charges of Healing Kasa, he cannot be headshot. Katashiro return. Mizuki can TP to his previous location 3 times per use. Let's see. 1 hat. 2 hats. 3 hats. Literally has the 3 hats. You cannot headshot him while in this. Bro, this is what he needs. Yes, please bring this to the main game, please. Not only to April Fools. Wait, it says the cooldown of it too. Oh, Mauga. Biotic Orb now requires targeting an ally to cast. The Biotic Orb will attach itself to the target ally, moving around with them. Damage Orb increased from 4 to 8 meters, the range. And the range of the Healing Orb increased from 5 to 10 meters. Okay. So the ball just follows you. Damage Orb. Oh, so you attach it to an ally. Wuyang can charge up Guardian Wave, empowering its size, damage, healing, and knockback.
Cascading.
I like it. Yes. Yes, please. Let's see some numbers.
Drowning him out.
Ooh, that's a big boop. That's a big boop. And last one, Zenyatta. Orb of Destruction. Secondary Fire now has a 6-second cooldown. While charging Secondary Fire, orbs begin circling around Zenyatta, dealing damage and knocking back nearby enemies for up to 8 seconds. When releasing Secondary Fire, the orbs are shot out all around Zenyatta rather than all straight forwards. Secondary Fire's damage and knockback increase with each orb charged. Zen moves 30% faster while charging the Orbs of Destruction and gains 15 overhealth with each stored orb. Ooh. Bro! It shouldn't finish like this. It shouldn't end like that. It feels... That's so anticlimactic. It feels like... And then... Just put them away and stuff. Yeah, I think that's about it for April Fool's changes. Please let me know in the comments which ones are your favorite ones, and I'll be seeing you on Twitch and YouTube streams because we're gonna be giving this patch a try and have some fun. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be seeing you on stream next time, alright? Or in the next YouTube video. See you, everybody. Take care. Till next time, ML7 out.